Hello and welcome to this vlog. It's been a minute. My name is Lauren and I am in The Sound of Music at the Syracuse Arts Amphitheater in Kaysville, Utah, presented by the Hope Box Theater. If you are unfamiliar with Hope Box, the Hope Box chooses a local member of the community who is battling cancer, and they dedicate each of their productions to a recipient. The recipient for The Sound of Music, her name is Desi, and she is a young wife and mother of 3 children who is battling stage 4 breast cancer. She was diagnosed last summer, and the fact that she is still here with us is a miracle in of itself. So check out hopeboxtheater.com, read Desi's story, donate, buy a ticket, send prayers up for Desi, and let's go get ready for opening night. Okay, we're here at the theater. It's call time. It is so smoky outside from the California fires, but there's nothing we can do about it. So here we go. Mic check, cast meeting, the whole 9 yards before, your typical show. My goal for this vlog is to show you some behind the scenes footage, some interviews with a few of my cast members, and this a process of my show.
1, 3, 1, 2, 3.
Desi is our favorite thing! Woo!
So here what I was trying to show you is that how I do my hair for the ballroom scene. I take individual strands, I loop them, and pin them in place with a bobby pin. Sometimes I can get multiple loops with one strand. I was way too quiet in this clip, so let me do a voiceover. Right here is our prop table, so that's Marta. Here's where we keep the set and we hang out in between moving sets and scenes. Here's where we hang out before we go on stage. It's called the green room. We have some treats, some candy, and some stickers, which I made and everyone seems to be enjoying. And yeah, this is where we just hang out. That's my friend Paul. Paul, will you tell us who you play in the show?
I play Herr Zeller.
Great, and what's your favorite scene in this show?
I think my favorite scene is probably the festival, just because we're all together and we're having a lot of fun.
Right, I like that one too.
Yep. And enjoying, the concert and everything that's going on.
Yeah, it kind of takes you out of the show, it's like.
It does, yeah. Yeah, it's fun.
Yeah. Will you give us a brief rundown of your company, your business? It's called Remember Your Role, right?
Right. So Remember Your Role was developed off of the concept that Shakespeare said. And Shakespeare said all of life is a stage and all of us merely players. And every man and woman will have several entrances and exits. And so I just decided to make my business about the question is, do you remember your role in the play of your life? And so what it is I use the metaphor of acting to help people to break through blocks that they may have in their life. Mm-hmm. For example, if I developed a bully proofing program that allows kids to learn lines that they can give to the bully that'll make it so that the bully will no longer bother them, but they're also not making them feel bad. So
right.
It's just a fun way of looking at life.
And you incorporate it into theater.
Yes.
By saying, remember your role as a person and as an actor,
in
right?
The theater. Yep. I also have a self-improvement program that uses that exact same metaphor, and I just love seeing people, the light turn on in their eyes when they go, oh yeah, I know this, I get it.
Yeah. Do you have a website?
I do. It's just rememberyourrole.com.
Rememberyourrole.com.
Yeah, I have videos on there, and you can even sign up for some of my programs that I'm going to have on there as well.
That's great. Thanks. Good to know. Thanks, Paul.
Thank you.
Oh, a deer, a female deer.
Happy Sunday, everybody. Yesterday was our opening night. It was a great show. I'm very happy with how it went. Yesterday, I did not get footage of our big set, and that's what I want to do tomorrow. I also have a few more interviews I want to do. So yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Alright, the music is really loud, so let me talk loud, okay? So we're here at the beautiful Syracuse Amphitheater. It's Monday night at the amphitheater. I didn't get to show you guys our set, so I'm going to do that right now, okay? So over here we have a little altar for the Abbey, brick walls, the Abbey itself. Sorry, the music's loud. Talk as loud as I can. Over here we're setting up Mother Abbess's office. That's where I do a lot of my scenes. Let me show you guys. It turns around to be Maria's bedroom. Let me show you her bed. This is her bed. That will go on when the Von Trapp house goes on. That's a pretty little couch because the Von Trapp house. Main event of our set is the Von Trapp house right here. Something I want to show you guys is the attention to detail over here. Captain Von Trapp was naval sea captain for the Austrian Navy, and so you've got little nautical knickknacks. You got a steering wheel and some shells. So I think that's a really fun touch that we've done. Okay, I'm gonna take you guys upstairs. I've never been up here. Woo! Okay, you guys see this wooden staircase right here? When the Von Trapp house is facing out towards the audience, the staircase connects to the back of this door, so the kids can escape down those stairs and get back to the ground after they enter the stage. Okay guys, I'm here with my friend. Friend, what is your name?
My name is Justin Cook and I play Max.
Max, and he plays an awesome Max too.
Thank you.
Justin, what is your favorite scene in The Sound of Music to perform?
My favorite scene is probably, I would have to say it's two.
Okay.
Both of the songs that Max and Elsa sing.
Right.
Yeah. How Can Love Survive? It's so fun and no way to stop it. It's so self-serving and you're like, who are these people? But it's so fun to march around the stage and sing about I and me and all of that.
And you and DeeDee, who plays Elsa, have amazing chemistry. Every time you guys are on stage, I'm like, they're great together.
Yeah. It's fun. We have little looks or inside jokes or, you know, things as we're working together that it just makes for a magical experience. I love it.
That's great. Thank you, Justin.
Thank you.
Why don't you look at things the way I do? What's going to happen is going to happen. Just be sure it doesn't happen to you.
Hi guys, I'm here with my friend DeeDee. DeeDee, what do you play in the show?
I play Elsa, the Baroness.
Ooh, what is your favorite scene to do as the Baroness?
I like anything. I'm probably the ball because I like my big ball dress.
And what is your favorite thing about like the show process and The Sound of Music as a whole?
I like the performing. I like when you get that magic of finally having an audience and the jokes are funny again and the lighting's beautiful and the music's nice. So once we finally get an audience.
You find it again. You're like, oh, this is why I love this show.
Yeah, the magic, the love of the show.
Yeah. So you have a degree in dance.
I do.
Yes, and you own a dance studio.
Yep. D for Dance. I run it out of the basement of my house. I have about 112 students.
Wow. And you've been doing that for how long?
This is my 15th year.
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Okay, well, congrats.
Thanks.
Thank you.
State advice. Georg, like what you told me on chanting your children are.
Hi guys, I'm here with my friends. This is Lexi. Hi. This is Brooklyn. This is Molly, and this is Hannah. Will you guys tell us who you guys play in the show?
I play Liesel. I play Louisa. I play Marta. I play Brigitte.
And what's your guys' favorite part of The Sound of Music?
My favorite part is probably the party scene and getting to do So Long Farewell. That one's so fun. Mine's probably that same thing, but it's also the beginning of Act 2 when we're like running around and playing with each other. It's a lot of fun.
Yeah, mine's probably just like both of those and also the concert. I really like Lonely Goat Herd. That choreography is definitely the
That's my favorite one that you guys do because you guys have so much fun during that.
Yeah.
Just like listening to it, I'm like,
the laughing was really fun.
That's so great. Thank you guys. Happy Friday! We made it to our last show of the week. I hope you've enjoyed the interviews I've been doing. I could interview pretty much everyone in our cast because I just really enjoy our cast. On that note, on my Instagram story a few days ago, I asked if you guys had any questions for me about The Sound of Music, and I did get a couple responses, so I'm going to answer those. My favorite scene. Okay, the favorite scene that I do in the show is the graveyard scene for some reason. I just like it. It's just really moving. Favorite song in our musical, Climb Every Mountain, probably. I really like that. Favorite rehearsal memory. I can't think of one off the top of my head. Like, there's not a specific thing that stands out. But just watching Justin at rehearsal is like a master class in acting, I swear. He's so good. He's so fun to watch. Instantly have a better day whenever I got to see him at rehearsal. Why am I so obsessed with the Sound of Music? Well, I just grew up watching it with my family on Sunday nights, just like other musicals. The Sound of Music was in our rotation pretty heavily. And then about 5 years ago, my dad had a client who is now our friend who lives in Austria, and so we've gone to visit him, and I got to stay in Salzburg, and it was the most amazing experience ever. Went on the Sound of Music tour, and all that tour was to die for. I absolutely loved it. I think the reason I love the story in the movie so much, first of all, Julie Andrews. She's magic. Like, she's at the heart of the show. What is it like being in Sound of Music when you love it so much? I'll be honest, sometimes I've forgotten that it is the Sound of Music and that I love it so much and that, like, I'm actually in this show. The Sound of Music musical is quite different than the movie. There's different songs, there's characters who have more to do or less to do. So it's been just almost like being in any other show, really. Except that, of course, I know all the lyrics and the lines to begin with before we even started rehearsal. It's been a really good experience. And it hasn't ruined it at all. It hasn't dampened the magic at all. Like I said, they're both, the movie and the play are very different. So it's like a different experience in of itself. Thanks for your questions, guys. It's time to go get ready for the show, and I will see you at the theater.
It's from New York. Yeah, I know. Crazy, right? And it's a signed picture. It's from DeeDee Interview. No joke. It says, Dear Jan and Jesse, your stories are so inspiring, and I send my warmest regards and every good wish to you both. I understand that the Sound of Music will soon be performed at your Hope Box Theater. I thought that the enclosed photograph might convey to your company that my wishes are with them, also for a happy and successful production. And then it's got a signed thing that says, with my warmest wishes to you all for a wonderful production. Love, Julie Andrews. I think that is so